Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. My name is Asad Yaqub and I am here to send you to your IELTS test, actually to your IELTS exam. So you guys know you've got your exam the next day. You are preparing, you are practicing, you watched a lot of videos, you collected a lot of material, you took so many tests and all that. Now I'm just going to give you some guideline how to take the test, how to go about all this procedure and how to remain confident. Very recently a student came to me and he was very good at English. His reading, writing, listening, speaking, everything was perfectly fine, but he just told me his problem and he said, "Sir, I am afraid to take IELTS test. I've got a lot of anxiety the time when I go there. What is going to happen? I will not be able to cope up with the pressure of exam." Right? So this is what actually happens. Let me tell you, all your effort is at one side. After the effort, after all the preparation, it's actually going to be your performance, the way you're going to perform over there. The first thing is, do not think about what is going to happen in advance in a negative way, or don't think about what is going to happen prematurely. Don't decide anything negative. I mean, don't just before going, don't just think that IELTS listening is going to be very difficult, or IELTS reading will be very tricky, or IELTS writing will be tough, something like that. Don't think about all these things at all. Remember, there is one thing we call it study skills. Study skills means how to study. Now that time is gone for you because you already studied. The next thing is we call it exam skills. Exam skill means you need to know how to take the exam, how to go about, how to enhance your morale, your spirit and all that stuff, and how to remain energetic during that test. IELTS test is going to take around 4 hours. I mean, the whole procedure, it's not the test time, but the whole procedure is going to take 4 hours. You're going to go there half hour before or 1 hour before, then they will make you sit and all that stuff. So these 4 hours, if you spend these 4 hours wisely, actively, energetically, positively, right, intelligently, then you'll be able to get your required bench score. And what will be the result? The result is outstanding. The result is your dream come true, right? Yes, exactly. You know, I've got the sore throat, but still I know you guys are going to make it happen and your dreams are going to come true. So anyways, when you go for the test, do not listen to anything negative. Do not stand with the boys outside and they are talking, because you know there are many negative thinkers. Right? When you go to take the IELTS test, there are many boys, they are walking and they are talking. So their talk sometimes that can make you lose your motivation, that can make you lose your confidence and all that stuff. Don't listen to anybody. When you just reach there, look around, give yourself positive feeling, take positive vibes from other people, take positive vibes from the examiner, from the invigilators and all that stuff, right? Don't let any feeling of panic, feeling of fear, feeling of anxiety come over you. Just change your focus altogether. Now, what you need to do, listening, set your headphones, set the volume, each and everything. When the test comes in front of you, they start Cambridge IELTS. At that time, you need to take a look quickly at section 4, right? Just take a look how many questions, how many types are there, right? Section 4, then come back to section 3, then come back to section 2, and then settle on section 1. I repeat again, when they start Cambridge IELTS, you're going to listen to a number of different recordings. You will have time to read questions and to check your answers. All the recordings will be played once only, blah, 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 blah. So this time you need to you need to go to section 4, look at the questions, section 3, section 2, and by the time when they say section 1, then you are on section 1. Now read the questions about section 1. See what are the questions. It's going to be very, very simple. And remember, at the end of each section, they are going to give you half minute to check your answers, which you are not going to waste in checking your answers. When at the end of section 1, they give you half minute to check the answers. Use that half minute to read the questions of section 2. This is how you will have more time. Half minute to check the answers of section 2, you should spend to read the questions of section 3. Half minute to check the answers of section 3, you need to spend that time reading questions of section 4, because in section 4 there are 10 questions. In the beginning they give you almost 30-40 seconds to read the questions, and then audio is played. Audio is fast, it's difficult to read all the questions. So this is how you got to do it. Be familiar, just go through the test so that you know. I mean, for example, I know if I fold the page, what is next, right? I know if I'm going to turn over to the next page, what is next. So that's what you're going to do when they start Cambridge IELTS and all that stuff, and then you got to spend your time wisely. Clear? All right. After that, reading test will start. You need to get ready. Just give yourself message. I know it's going to be tough. I know it's going to be stressful and all that. Remember, do not waste your time on a single question that you don't find the answer. You try to find the answer. You look here and there. You become frustrated, and still you are not leaving that because you think that one question is more important. Now you don't know. Even if you find the answer and you pick up the wrong answer, all that time you wasted on that question, all the effort you wasted on that one question, that is going to change your mood, that is going to demotivate you and all that stuff. So if you come up with any obstacle question, I call it obstacle question. If you come up with any obstacle question, leave that immediately, move on to the next. And for example, if you're doing one type of questions, there are 4 questions, and you're doing that, and it's difficult for you to understand where the answers are and all that, leave that very type, pick up another type. Let me tell you guys another thing. It is not necessary that you need to do the first type of questions, then the second type, then the third type. If you think doing third type will help you with the second type and first type, then you start with that. So this is what we call tactfully, but you got to do it tactfully. But don't do this that you start with section 3 and then come to section 2. No, you need to do it in the same proper way. In reading, if there is anything difficult, you got to just think about my videos, think about all the strategies I gave you, think about all the things you learned, and then you got to gather all your courage to do that. Again, many students get low bench score in IELTS test just because of the exam anxiety, exam stress, exam confusion, exam lack of confidence and all that. Once reading is gone, they're going to come up to collect answer sheets and to collect the question booklet, so you can stretch yourself a little, right? Or you can do some mental exercise, you can do some breathing exercise, right? Take long deep breath, but don't forget to brush your teeth if you're going to take long deep breath. Just joking. So you need to take long deep breath, and then they're going to put the the writing question booklet in front of you, and then the examiner will announce candidates. You can start, and then just see. First of all, you got to read the topic of essay writing. Although you're going to do with task 1 first, but you're going to read so that your mind is going to engage. Your mind will be engaged, hatching some ideas for you. Your mind will be hatching ideas, and then you can, because in section 1 you don't have to think that much. But for section 2, it's your brainchild. Your essay is your brainchild. Your essay represents your knowledge. Your essay represents your way of thinking. So you need to read the topic 2 to 3 times, underlining the main points of the topic, identifying the type of essay you got, and then you can come to task 1 and start doing task 1 and all that, so that when you come to task 2, you already know how to do that. If you want to make some outline, you can do that on question paper, but if invigilators stop you from doing that, then you got to stop. Write your essay, and you must proofread your essay. Just proofread your essay. Be yourself. Don't write any crammed sentence in your essay. I'm telling you, I'm talking about sentence, not phrases. You can use connectives. You can use connecting phrases. You can use that. But don't write any crammed sentences. Okay, just write your essay the way you are, the way your English language is, present your knowledge, give your opinion if it is an opinion essay, and all that stuff. Write task 1, and remember, do not write less than 151 for task 1 and do not write less than 250 words for task 2. Like this, go on and on and on, and you must proofread your task, and then after that come home peacefully and leave the rest to Almighty. Definitely by this you are going to get good bench score, and it's only going to be your effort which is going to help you. Number 1. Number 2, you have to be yourself in exam. Many students, they come down to the level of their actual potential. So they are below their potential in the exam. Some students with little knowledge, they are above their potential and they perform better. They outperform others. So what you guys need to do with your present knowledge and with your present potential, you have to be yourself, and definitely success is going to attend you. Asad Yaqub wishes you all the best, and one more thing, when your result is out, do inform me about your result. Do inform me what happened in the test, what sort of questions they gave. And please send me your messages so that I could make review video. When you send me your message, first write your name, after that your city, country, then write the test center, IDP, British Council, AEO, right? Then the type of test you took, academic, general training, then start with listening, and do tell me what were the topics of conversation and what type of questions came. In reading also, topic of passages or title of passages, and then what sort of questions came, and in writing you can just send me the complete topics. I wish you all the best. Take good care of yourselves. If you like this video, hit the like button and don't forget to subscribe my channel. I also teach IELTS online. If you want to join my online IELTS classes, you can contact me for that. And I also offer online IELTS writing correction service. If you want to get your essays corrected, get your reports corrected, get your letters corrected, you can contact me for that as well. And this online IELTS writing correction service is a live class where you and I will be live. We will be connected through WhatsApp or Skype, and there I'll be checking your essays. I'll be marking them. I'll tell you what sort of mistakes you are doing, how to overcome those mistakes, or if you need any study material, I'll provide you that as well. And I offer the same service for IELTS speaking as well. For further details, you can contact me. Asad Yaqub wishes you all the best with your IELTS test. Take good care of yourselves. Allah Hafiz.